are. We didn't really get a chance. You were listen. You were a great co-host today, and you did your thing. You did your thing. Oh no! You did your thing. You did your thing. But I feel as though just like last time, I missed the mark. We didn't talk about what it is you're doing. We didn't talk about so we could share it. So now when I shared this on Facebook and on YouTube. It was like, well, she was there, but they didn't talk about nothing. She was a
co-host today.
Yeah.
And we talked about issues that have gone on today.
I agree. Yeah. But we have to talk about what's going on with her.
Specifically. Yes.
So we have to get you back on.
All right.
Now, if you know the boss is the boss, and since I kind of threw this out here just there, she wants to shut me down, but I'm kind of putting her on the spot too. So if she wants to shut me down, it's okay, but...
I would never shut you down.
All right, we have to schedule and get you back up in here as soon as possible.
Like me that much? We do. I know it. You know I do. Okay.
I just feel bad. I don't like you that much. I just feel I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No, I do. You're good people. I like the comments. I like the book. I'm going to look at that book and we might talk about the book. I'm going to start reading that book. We'll have to talk about that book. So,
You're going to start a book club? Is that what I just heard?
No.
All right, so.
I just heard a book club.
No, listen.
You tried to go over that.
Listen. I read the Bible. That's enough.
That's
and that is enough of the books. Listen, how many times I read the Bible from beginning to end and then didn't get enough out of it where I had to read it again? The Bible is like a book you can't just.
Yeah.
No, it's sections. You have to take.
Yeah, it does. So we're talking about this Ebony magazine cover of Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show with the original family members.
Huxtables.
Thank you. Let's make this legit.
Okay, fine. The Huxtables, where Sandra's not. So this must have been early, where before Sandra came on.
Because they always not had one child.
Yeah.
They always not had one.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the picture. In the picture, it's a powerful picture because it has them all smiling, but it's like shattered glass covering it, and it says Cosby versus Cliff. How Malcolm Jamal Warner spoke out against the issue, the cover. He said it shouldn't ruin.
It shouldn't have.
No, definitely not.
It should not have. Look, we're gonna let Will talk first. I'm not gonna say that until after Will.
Okay, so.
Because he keeps rolling his eyes at me.
I'm sorry. I apologize if I roll my eyes. I have to figure out a way to naturally disagree in a loving way.
That's okay. You can roll your eyes.
But he gonna do
Was it Exorcist or something up in here? So, all right, no. So, here's the thing in wrestling, right? I'm a big wrestling fan. I love my family. So, see, this would be like me at the psychiatrist or the psychologist's office. My daddy, my daddy, he used to watch wrestling, and I always felt that we never had a relationship. So the only way we could connect was when we talk about wrestling. So from a youngster to today, that's why I watch wrestling. So anyways, what happened in wrestling, right, was this wrestler who was really popular. His name was Chris Benoit. Fans everywhere, kids, they all loved him. He ended up strangling his son, who was about 8 years old, and his wife to death. He strangled them, and then he committed suicide. He's done a lot for wrestling. He's kind of like Hulk Hogan. And we could even use Hulk Hogan as an example now, too.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan, he was caught on camera, being recorded unbeknownst to him, saying, I don't want my daughter to go out and marry an N-word. If she's going to marry an N-word, at least let it be a basketball playing N-word, so at least he'll have money. WWE, as a company, had to absolve all known ties with him and erase any history of either of them in the company because it's hurt the company that bad. Where I'm going with this is what Bill Cosby has done or has been accused of doing.
Because he has not faced the judge
what he's been accused of doing has stained what he's done. Even if this was Get Smart with his show with that other guy that he did when he was younger, I would feel the same way. Tell me why you disagree.
I'm going to let Mia go first.
I don't know if, so the Huxtables, that was my show growing up.
Mine too.
My bonding time with Dad. So, what's going on now, that's not going to take that away from me. I can't speak for like an entire population of people. That's just my experience. It's the Huxtables.
It's the Huxtables.
Like,
look, it's very Darius, what are
I
your
can't
thoughts?
look at you and talk.
I know.
Why? What am I doing? I'm sorry.
Like, you gotta look this way.
He's like Felicia the whole time.
No, I
He did.
I did not.
3 times with his eyes.
I did not.
That's
That's not
just
true.
my experience. Like I grew up watching that show, and that was my time with my parents watching that show, and like I just the Huxtables. Bill Cosby,
Yes!
like
No. I was going to tell him to come over here with the mic so I could share with him. See, that's what you get. She hurt her elbow. All right, give it. No, Darius, you can get the mic. You can come share the mic with me, Darius. So just come up in here.
okay.
Look, he want the men on one side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Strategic. Strategic. So how do you feel about it, Darius?
Before I answer, let me not get slapped when I answer because I am kind of siding with her on this one too. But yeah, that was the one show that me and my dad actually bonded with. That and Sanford and Son, but I would pass out halfway through the show.
Okay.
But I have to say the exact same thing. Huxtables was that show that would bring the family together. If it wasn't my mom, who's usually at work at the time, this is the one time me and my dad would actually sit down and laugh with each other without him yelling about homework, this, and bedtime, that. So for me to watch the Huxtables and then see this cover, it was like, you can't really relate them both. What he did was outside the show. Like, I mean, maybe there was some things I don't know yet. Like, I don't know his life like that. But what I do know is the Huxtables versus Mr. Cosby himself is 2 different things.
Indeed. I agree a lot.
And to me, like that, I always was like, wow, like you can be a doctor, you can be the
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like that, like I got like those values from them. That like
Your mama can cuss you out without cussing out one time.
without swearing once, or even raising a voice.
All right, so here's the problem with that, and Darius, I did say that. First of all, whenever I say Darius, in my mind, I hear my mother like, because she's Southern too. Darius! So forgive. Okay, let me bring it back. I got to get back on track. Let me park that. I'm parking that right now. So Darius, since you agree with them, you're gonna have to get the hell up away from me. I thought you was with me. That's why I brought you over here with me, and then you said I kind of agree with them.
Look, in my defense, I did warn you. I did warn you that this was gonna happen. Thankfully, you didn't slap me, so I'm good with that. So.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't. Violence is primitive, Darius. Violence is primitive. So here's the problem that I have with Boss. Just gave me an eye dagger. I guess.
I'm listening.
Okay, Boss X. But so here's the thing. If Bill Cosby would have been accused of doing this to a whole bunch of children, would you still feel the way about the Cosby? Why can't
do that?
That's not the case.
You absolutely can do that because you know what? It goes. You know what? Because what it does, it's kind of saying that there is a pass given for what he's done to women, but you won't give that pass for children.
Okay, he is innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
Everybody.
Listen, at the end of the day, he is innocent until proven guilty. He has not been proven guilty. Now, my question still is, and I'm not blaming a victim, so I don't want anybody to say I'm going against the grain or whatever. My thing is, how do you recall, moment by moment, something that happened to you 45 years ago?
Okay.
Then, it's ironic that every time one of these stories came up, it was when Bill Cosby was about to make a major move. Like this last time, he was trying to buy CBS. And then all of this came out.
Yep.
What was he trying to do the last time? I don't forget. But he was trying to do something else that was very major. And then all these stories came out. Then all of a sudden, they left. They didn't come back until 2014. When he said, all right, I'm going to purchase CBS.
Okay.
Now all of this is back. So my thing is that there's always something to tarnish a black person that has done something remarkable. That Huxtable show was remarkable. It showed people that looked like us that you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do. You could have all of these issues. You can, lie to your mama because you want to go spend time with your boyfriend. You can, make the mess in the kitchen. Wear the clothes that you want to do.
And the teeth.
You know what I mean? Like, you learned a lot from the Huxtable, so you cannot take away from what it is that they taught us at the end of the day.
All right, so due to time constraints, we have a game that we have to play.
Oh, we got time. Go ahead.
Boss.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
you sure?
shit.
I am.
Okay, so I would be rocking with you, both of you, 100% if Bill did not, one, settle out of court with one of the accusers, and two, in the his
wasn't that his wife that settled that one?
No, it was Bill, and the transcripts of what he said didn't come out where he said that he did do, where he admitted to some of it.
Can you go get somebody at the door?
So Nia, that's what that's how I feel about it.
And I agree with that, but I just, at the end of the day, I'm like, give it to God.
Indeed.
Because I can't.
The only one that can judge you is
I
him.
can't.
If that's what you
There's
believe.
Okay.
so much, like every single day, every single moment, there's just so much.
There's always something. There's always going to be something.
Okay, so right, and you know what? I love.
You know what? I have to say this, and I did cut you off, so I do apologize. But Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Michael Jordan, there has been instances where people have said that he has done the same thing. Right?
Okay.
But it has not come out as big as Bill Cosby did.
Yeah.
But why would they do it to Jordan? Because he's buying what?
Because he wasn't a threat.
No. What is he buying though?
Oh, the prisons.
Exactly. So he is helping.
By the way, that's not even proven either. There's no
I
proof
know.
of that.
But what it's saying though is that Power Wheel is okay with that. But don't try to do something positive for the black people and not think that we're gonna damage you.
So I believe that the timing of this stuff coming out is 100% motivated by something political, even.
I totally agree.
There is no. I make no denial of that. Still.
Absolutely.
Do you really think he did?
Yes.
Do you really?
Not every single one. I do think a lot of them were lying. I do think a lot of them were trying to get their little 14 minutes of fame. Yes. But I don't believe that 50 of them came out and he was just 50 of them just decided.
I agree.
I'll roll with it.
I agree with you, but it still doesn't take away what I got out of the Huxtables. You know.
Okay.
What I mean? But I agree with you. I think something's funny there. If you got 50 people saying you did something, you might have done it. You know.
Right. So, but you think it's possible for 50? Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord, have mercy!
See, I always got surprises.
Thank you for that surprise, because this man need to come in here, sit down, and talk to me now. Show Positive Impact Radio Show, Flavor 105.5 FM. Boom! We are about to leave Bill Cosby and park that for another time because we have a visitor in the house, Mr. Robert Evans
of
Adie Lee Soul Food.
Oh!
He came up in here
Without food.
without any food. No food. I'm surprised he didn't say something like, well, you ain't need it. You don't need it.
No, I wouldn't say that.
The first time I seen this man in years, I came up into his restaurant to support my people. And he said, whoa. He said, like, everybody, look. He said, whoa. Who ate Will? That's what who ate. And a part of me, I was like, it's so good to see you, but I was cussing him out at the same time inside that I was so hurt. And how you doing, Rob?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you? You know, I think I owed you the last time I seen you. You might have got me with a joke, so.
Okay,
all
right.
That, but, you know,
all right. Okay, all right. Fair enough. But it's good to see you, sir. It's good to have you up in here, surprisingly, as the boss. Just I mean, when I seen him coming up in here, you know, the cameras, I was like, who in the? So, all right. So, you know, Rob can help us with our game too.
I know.
But Rob, so what's up? What are you doing here?
Just came by to say what's up, man. You know, I was in the area.
Okay.
And because he's late though. So at the end of the day, he's late.
Oh, okay, he's late.
He was supposed to be here an hour or so ago.
All right, but so Rob, how is Adie Lee Soul Food?
No, we're not talking about that yet.
I want to talk about the soul food, boss.
Not yet.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay.
No, we have to first talk about, because he wanted to come on the show and talk about South Carolina. So I want his inputs.
Okay.
From the disturbing video that was shown. I want his input first.
Yes.
Then we can talk about Adie Lee's and the yams and the chicken and stuff. We can talk about that then.
All right.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. He thought he was gonna get away with it.
Nah, well, I mean, I didn't come on here to talk about that
Yes, you
specifically,
did.
but
And he wanna play the
you
game.
know what? It was all summed up in I mean, I'm not big on social media, but my brother over here posted something. Actually, I believe it was Mike. It was a gentleman on CNN who voiced his opinion about it, and he said all that needs to be said. I mean,
No, that was me.
oh, that was
See how I keep
I said it first. I said it. You know, I believe it. I wasn't sure.
Man.
But I just seen the count. You know what I'm saying? But that brother summed it up, man. Like, if that would have been anybody else, if you do that to your child right now, you're going to jail.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it, regardless of what the situation, I can't say regardless of what the situation is, but point blank, if you did that to anybody else that does that is going to jail.
If she didn't pull a gun on him, then there's no excuse for that. If she would have pulled a gun, then I might have helped him. But
yeah, like that was just totally. It was unjustified.
yeah, she was just sitting there, and she said no. He said, "Are you going to get out your seat?" And she even said no politely. She said, "No, sir. I'm not moving, sir." And he just, come here, brother. He started talking like he was Hulk Hogan.
That was crazy, man. Like I said, my man said it best. I don't have a daughter, but if I did, there's no way, like, there's no talking about the situation from
Right.
that point. The minute that I seen that video, if my daughter called, that's why I'm fearful of having a daughter. Like, I have one son, and I'm cool with that. But if I had a daughter, she would have me wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? If you know that someone did that to my daughter, nah.
Right.
No words.
Mm-hmm. No words need to be said.
No words. Don't matter if you got a badge on or not, or whatever it is. Like, it has to go down.
All right, so Rob, what I said that bothered me more than even the video were the people defending it. And Nia Williams schooled me on this. She said the 90% of the people who did it were idiots, or no, who defended it are idiots, even though 100% of people who defended them are idiots. How do you feel about people going on social media? And you said you're not big on social media, so I get it. But how do you feel about people actually defending the officer, saying things such as, "We don't see the whole video. We got to know what happened before the video," and stuff like that.
Like her grades.
And then what do you think about the petition to get Raven Simone off of The View because of the comment that she made as well?
I already signed it.
She's lost.
I didn't hear what Raven Simone said, and I don't really. Yeah, she's out of touch with it.
All right, let me tell you real quick. This is what she said.
Look.
I saw the video, and the video, as bad as it was, get off your phone. Why are you on your phone in class? Get off your phone.
Okay, wait. To give credit where credit is due, the first thing she did say is that the officer was wrong. She did say that first, so it wasn't like she just
she said it like it was. She said it like it was like a side subject. Oh, the officer's wrong, but
that's not how she.
Yes, she did. She said the officer's wrong, but
no.
Get off your phone. Get off your phone.
I saw that video once. I didn't want to watch it again.
I mean,
I don't watch any of these videos.
You don't want to.
Yeah, it's just wrong all the way around. Like, first of all, granted, maybe she shouldn't have been on her phone, but that's like secondary to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's nothing that constitutes what went down. Like, at the end of the day, I don't need to see the beginning of the video.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see that man standing there perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if any way I'm fearful, if I've been assaulted, like any physical signs on me that you could see didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So obviously there was nothing prior that happened that was that bad.
Right.
I think he personally just lost his temper or whatever it is, and he got something.
I don't know. I think it's being
Multiple
dissected too much. Like, I think it's being dissected too much. Like, it was just, that was wrong.
Exactly. And that's it.
No, though.
And like the teacher was wrong. Like, what did you call the officer in there for in the first place? Like, what did she do to you? Like, she didn't do anything to you.
She's being a little brat. Or
Exactly.
Whatever
You just wanted to show,
you just wanted to.
I can get you out.
I can understand.
You just
Not
wanted
to say
to
it's
do
right,
exactly
but
what you did.
in the climate of what's going on today in schools, I'm not totally opposed against having police officers there. I mean, these teachers are fearful, so I guess to kind of regulate, I can understand her maybe even calling them in, but that all still has nothing to do at the end of the day with what happened. You know what I'm saying?
I am 110% against police officers being in school, by the way, until and unless they get better training. These police officers are trained to take down hardened criminals. They're not trained to take down misbehaving kids. If police were in school and I was in school, I'd have been killed.
Well, I don't think that should be the job of the police officer being in school.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He should just be there to to keep the peace per se. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
But
it.
like that's his job. Just if something goes down, like okay, like you're a teacher, you get her out of the class, you call administration or whatever. If there's a fight or there's assaults or something like that happening in schools, I'm all for the police being there for that. You know what I'm saying? He's just there for
to break it up, but not
just like with anything else.
Right.
That's why you have bouncers at clubs. You know what I'm saying? Just
Break
to
it
keep
up.
the order. Just to keep everything in order. So with a police officer being there, because in light of what's going on in schools all around America today, I'm not to say I'm for it, but if you feel the need to have it there, then cool, have a police officer there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what we're talking about, that video, that was just way too much.
I agree. And even with the analogy of the bouncers at the club, they're used to dealing with dudes that are belligerent, drunk, and what happens when you're a bouncer for a long time? You lose patience.
But
so when you're dealing with kids,
out of the clubs than they do men.
But still, when you're dealing with kids, they're kids. They're not women. They're not men. They're children. And you're and when you start handling them like you're handling adults,
look 30 nowadays.
But that's not the point either. But my thing is, your hand shouldn't be touching anybody.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, your hand should not be put on nobody.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw a lot of videos, to kind of ease this, have been shown lately of kids tossing teachers.
Yes,
and some of them kids, man, one kid looked like Shaq. He took a kid out looked like Shaq. He's like, I ain't getting out of the class. I was like, what? I ain't leaving. You ain't making me leave.
Here comes Skylar. So, how's Adie doing?
Will's just trying to get into that.
Thank you. Y'all should be sitting next to each other because y'all both be going in on me.
I didn't go in on you.
Thank you.
I think these it's coming together, man. We're about to hit our first year.
All right.
And a couple of actually at the end of this week. So that's
the end of this week?
The end of this week. So thank God for that. But everything's going good.
I'm gonna bring my parents there because they're going down south for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And so my mother ain't making her chitlins and everything like she's supposed to.
God. I'm sorry. You just make
I'm the most hated man in this building right now.
Why you gotta talk about chitlins?
Anyway, I'm gonna bring my parents down there so they can have some food. Because when I went down there, I had some baked chicken and some greens and that cornbread. That cornbread, I mean, it was like one of them things that I hope some was still stuck in my teeth so I can lick after.
It's like, when your birthday's over, you're like, aw, that's how I felt. I was like, my birthday's over.
Right. It was that good. I ain't gonna lie. Even though you insulted me and I was like hurt, I was like, when someone insults your weight, you're like, I don't really want to eat. As soon as I took a bite of that, I said, oh nah, I'm going in.
I'm like, now talk about
I'm going in. Yeah, I ate. I mean, I tore that food and was like, as I was talking to the guys, I was still like dipping my finger in the plate and just like, how it done, But oh, and you know what happened? This is what happened. A true story. At the end, right? I was sitting next to this Asian dude. And we had the Men of Color meeting, and there was an extra piece of cornbread. So he was like, if no one's gonna eat it, I'll take it home with me. And I thought right back of that scene in Life where he was like, "You gonna eat your cornbread?" I was like, not today. You are not taking that today. Bet he walked out of there with half. He walked out of there with half. And I was still mad.
Okay, and we're back, and we're gonna do Name That.
Name What I Sang.
Yeah.
Where's my phone at? Okay, all right. We gotta do. So Rob, let me tell you what Name What I Sang is. First off, let's give a round of applause for Mr. Scalawa, who is in the building.
What you doing here today, though? I'm just saying.
Yeah, why are you
here?
here?
You ain't never here on Sunday after we off.
For real?
For real.
I'm always here.
He's always here. All right, so Name What I Sang, Rob, is I'm gonna sing a song from the '90s. It might, it might be from any era. Huh?
I'll tell you after.
Okay, so I'm gonna sing a song from any era, and it's gonna be your job to guess what the song is. So you going up against these two, so you have to raise your hand.
Oh, we can't just shout it out.
No, you can't shout it out because you know what it is. You know what it is. We did have it where you could just shout it out, but when we listened to it afterwards, it was like so much screaming over each other. People listening, you couldn't hear anyone say anything. So you got to raise your hand, get called on, and name the song. So some of these songs you might know, some of these songs you might not know. I'm gonna give y'all an easy one for the first one. and then you raise your hand.
Yeah, you're in it too, Darius.
No. Darius is gonna be singing, so he's with me. You're gonna be singing some of the songs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was me and you. Like you had texted me and said it was me and you, and now you just.
Wait a minute. Oh, so you want to perform?
Look, I was ready, and now I'm not doing it.
No, stop fronting. She's fronting. She was not gonna do it.
I was going to, but now you tried to kick me out.
Stop fronting, boss. She wasn't gonna sing no song.
Though.
You were?
You singing.
Listen, when we did Everyday People, that was
hot.
That was hot.
Singing just like spinning singing too.
Look.
See,
I'm not singing at all. I am not singing. I have my jacket on. I'm leaving. I am not saving. I'm leaving. See, Spin is not singing. All right, here we go. The first song. Ready? Rob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Boss!
Yeah, you ready?
Are you ready?
Go!
Okay. All right. Needless to say, I really want you. Rob!
Tony, just me and you.
Oh! Gotcha! Already. Okay.
That was quick.
Okay.
I'm a walking jukebox.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's another thing about Adie's Soul Food too, man. Y'all had that music. I mean, I didn't know whether to jam or to eat. My stomach was dancing. I was dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, man. All right, ready? We could fight like Ike and Tina, or get back like Bill and Camille. Be rich like Oprah and Stedman, or instead struggle like Flo and James Evans. 'Cause he ain't no different from you, and she ain't no different from me. So we got to live out our dreams like the people on TV. We gotta stay tuned, 'cause there's gonna see. Oh man, Alicia Keys, Unbreakable. Alicia Keys, Unbreakable. All right, we're gonna go old school on y'all a little bit. Not old, because I don't want to be aging anybody.
I was about to say.
Yeah, we're gonna go old school though.
Probably second youngest in this room.
Lies. Lies.
I gotta do the second verse because the first verse gives away the name of the song. In a cafe, or sometimes on a crowded street.
That's not Dave?
I've been near you, but you never even noticed me.
I don't know. I know the beat,
I do too.
My Sherry Amor, pretty little one that I adore.
just couldn't remember the
You're the only one my heart beats
Okay, you already
for.
said it.
Well, baby, when I come home, we gotta talk. Okay. All right. Next song. Do you guys got your songs ready?
Yeah, I don't know about him. I'm ready.
What do you mean?
DJ Spoof Spinner, do you have your? I said Spoof. DJ Spoof Spinner, do you have your? Because the drool was coming out my mouth the side when I turned to the side. I had to catch it. So
I was thinking of the catfish. I'm just saying.
All right. So I said, you got food?
I know we all.
Oh, okay.
Look, you see that?
The game was almost over when you said you had food. Spinner, you not gonna sing a song?
I don't have a song. I mean,
So,
I lost
okay.
my voice.
Okay, think of a song. Okay, he lost his voice. Darius, do you want to sing a song? Darius.
Okay, I better know
All right.
the song. I better know the song.
I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype.
Andre 3000.
There you go.
You are the prototype. That's what it was.
What?
That's on the Love Below soundtrack.
Okay, all right.
Yo, this dude right here, he
All right.
gotta go. He can't come back.
All right, Nia, I'm pulling for you to get something, because
What do you want me to do about it?
not snap that beat. I want you to guess a song. Guess something. The
You
closest.
better do
I
something, Dave
jumped in, but
Matthews.
I can't.
Really, you don't
I
know none
tried.
of this? You don't know none of these songs?
Like after, when you say them afterwards, I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, I know that.
I'm getting Frankie Circle flashbacks, but she would just lie. She's like, that's what I just said. I said that's the song. That's it.
I'm
Shouts to
definitely-
Frankie Circle.
I'm
We love you at
definitely
Flavor 105.5 Positive Impact
Yeah.
Radio Show, FM Worcester. All right, so here goes the next song. We don't have to worry about no money to have us a real good time.
Hamilton.
We don't have to leave in the morning. The whole day just you and I.
Just chill.
And then don't have to get any better. It's perfect you in my life. If you're, then I'm. Then we're all right. Anthony Hamilton too.
This song. That's what makes me mad. Is I have it on my iPod.
Well, that and I'm singing it so perfect.
Right.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'm like, wait.
Look, he said he's not.
All right, this is okay. I want Miss Williams to get this one, please.
So we can't help.
No one help.
Like I have anxiety a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. And she really does. Did you see her? She
She
sounds like Fred G7. I have anxiety. So, oh my goodness. All right, let's get it together. All right, here we go. I heard he sang a good song.
I know it, but
I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, stirring my pain with his
Okay.
She sung the whole album and could not get the name of the song or who sang it. Well, I guess that concludes of Name What I Sang.
Here? Okay. So I want to thank all of my guests. Mr. Rosen, thank you for coming on the show as well.
Yep.
Darius, you know you are always welcome. Ms. Nia, make sure you come back.
Thank you.
Yes, you got to come back soon so we
Evans,
can talk about what's going on.
Absolutely.
And he did his thing.
I broke it when I got
No, listen, I want both of you guys to come back soon, really, like next week. Because we gotta talk about. I want to talk about what's going on. I still want to talk about some Adelie's soul food. Let me get my parents down there so we can eat some of that, and then.
Look, he said you want to eat.
And I have to say it's really good seeing you. Haven't seen you in a long time, except for that one time where you said I ate myself. But other than that, I haven't seen you, so it's good seeing you. Good seeing you doing good too, brother.
And remember, Adie Soul Food is located at 596 Main Street.
That's
All
right.
And bring
So,
some food next time.
Look,
Right.
you're supposed to bring
I'll bring
food.
some desserts or something.
Okay.
But make sure everybody, it's the start of a new month. My birthday is in 14 days. I'm
All
just
right.
saying.
Mine is after that.
Oh, Lord, and his is in 19
You
days.
getting the birthday
Shots to
party, too.
Scalawa.
I said 19 days. Today's the first.
Scalawa, did I say it right that time? Shots to Scalawa. I'm getting it. I'm getting
Big
it.
bucks.
Shots to Frankie Paul too. I miss Frankie Paul.
I know. That's my dude. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
All right.